Today we are diving headfirst into the glorious, gory, and downright traumatizing world of 2025 horror. I've watched them all, I've got the emotional scars to prove it, and I am ready to spill everything. We're ranking these beasts from great all the way to I need therapy now. And hey, before you ask where you can watch these cinematic masterpieces, check the first pinned comment below. I got you covered with all the streaming details. Now, let's get this horror party started. Kicking things off, we have a movie that promised to be the next big thing in slashers, mixing a little bit of It with a dash of Scream. You know, the whole murderous clown in a small town thing? And it has some genuinely clever, heart-pounding moments. The death sequences at this teen party are absolutely wild, just pure chaos. But, and it's a big but, it feels like it pulled its punches right at the end. The final act just kind of explains everything. I wanted a knockout blow, and instead I got a PowerPoint presentation. It explores this whole generational warfare idea, with the kids dealing with the mess the adults left behind, which is super relevant. The cast is solid, especially our main girl trying to fit into this creepy new town. It's fun, it's got energy, and if you just want to see some creative kills, it definitely delivers. It just doesn't quite stick the landing. The movie is Clown in a Cornfield. It's a good time, just don't expect it to reinvent the wheel. Next up, we're saying goodbye to a legendary duo. This is supposed to be the final chapter for Ed and Lorraine Warren, and you can feel that weight in every scene. The story is set in 1986, Ed's health is failing and they're trying to step back, but of course, one last case pulls them in. It's deeply personal this time, tying back to a haunted mirror that threatened their daughter Judy years ago. The focus is tight, really zeroing in on the family dynamic. Ed, Lorraine, Judy, and her boyfriend Tony, who's clearly being set up to carry the torch. The director uses all these grainy 80s-style home video shots and surveillance footage to make things feel gritty and real, and it totally works. Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson are, as always, incredible. He's the steadfast rock, and she is just radiating this protective energy. The climax is genuinely tense, but also surprisingly uplifting, all about the power of family sticking together against the darkness. It's a heartfelt and spooky farewell, called The Conjuring, Last Rites, a fitting end to an era. Okay, this next one is just bonkers in the best way possible. Imagine if Jaws and The Silence of the Lambs had a baby, an angry Australian baby. We have this serial killer, a shark attack survivor himself who is now obsessed with sharks. He believes they demand sacrifices. So what does he do? He kidnaps people and feeds them to the sharks while filming it. Yeah, the movie then pivots into this intense survival thriller, a brutal showdown between him and this nomadic surfer girl he captures. The action is so raw and visceral, you can feel every punch and every bite. The sound design will make your skin crawl. It's not some deep, complex script. It's a straightforward, brutal fight for survival. There are a few pacing hiccups in the beginning and maybe one too many endings, but when it hits its stride, pure adrenaline. This is Dangerous Animals. It's nasty, it's mean, and it's awesome. All right, prepare yourselves because the master is back. Danny Boyle returns to the genre he redefined, and he did not come to play. This isn't just another zombie movie. It's a coming-of-age story set against a post-apocalyptic backdrop. We're on this isolated island with a new community following a kid named Spike, his dad, and his sick mom. The journey they take to find a cure is the heart of the film. And the zombies? Oh, the zombies. We get different types, including this terrifyingly intelligent alpha that will haunt your dreams. The movie is visually stunning, like a Brothers Grimm fairy tale got drenched in blood. It's got this lush, almost magical quality mixed with absolute horror. The performances are phenomenal, especially from Jodie Comer and the young actor playing Spike. It's less about the political commentary this time and more about the personal cost of survival, about grief and memory. This is 28 years later. It's artful, it's brutal, and it's a masterpiece. Okay, let's switch gears to something that is pure unadulterated B-movie bliss. This film knows exactly what it is, a big, goofy drive-in monster movie, and it leans in hard. We've got two elite snipers, played by Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy, guarding this massive gorge that's supposedly a doorway to hell. Their job? Shoot the freaky Hollow-Men creatures that try to crawl out. But here's the twist, they're stationed on opposite sides of the chasm and start this super cute long-distance romance. He's the stoic soldier, and she's the playful spark plug, and their flirtation across the void is the heart of the movie. And then, once they fall for each other, all hell literally breaks loose. The set pieces get crazier, the creature designs are awesome, and the action has this wild Sam Raimi-esque energy. The beginning is a little slow and the ending feels a bit rushed, but that middle section, chef's kiss. It's called The Gorge. Just turn your brain off and enjoy the ride. Hey, real quick, if you're loving this descent into madness, do me a solid and smash that like button and subscribe to Filmflix. We do this all the time and I don't want you to miss the next movie night. Your support means the world and helps me keep the lights on, which I need because some of these movies make me afraid of the dark. Now, back to the chaos. It's back. After more than a decade, the franchise that made us all afraid of, well, everything, has returned. And it is as bloody and inventive as ever. This one goes deep into the lore, exploring a family curse that spans generations, all starting with a catastrophe at a tower back in 1959. We get the classic premonition, but with a clever twist. The film is a masterclass in setting up Chekhov's guns. You'll be scanning every single frame, wondering how that fan or that loose screw is going to cause someone's ridiculously gory demise. And the moment of silence for the legend, Tony Todd, in his final appearance as William Bloodworth. His presence adds this profound weight to the whole thing, a meta-commentary on inevitability. The movie is also wickedly self-aware, using corny music cues and visual puns that feel like an inside joke with the audience. It's fun, it's gruesome, and it's a total blast. Welcome back, Final Destination, Bloodlines. We missed you. Brace yourselves. This is not a fairy tale. This is a bloody, grotesque, and utterly brilliant takedown of our obsession with beauty. It's the Cinderella story, but told from the perspective of the ugly stepsister Elvira and her descent into madness to become beautiful enough for the prince. And when I say gory, I mean it. We're talking maggots, broken bones, tapeworms. It is relentlessly grim. The director forces us to watch as Elvira is literally tortured into a warped version of perfection by her own mother. Leah Myron's performance as Elvira is fearless and completely unhinged. She carries the entire film. The whole thing looks like a 19th century Grimm's fairy tale engraving come to life, all dark satins and gothic scenery, which makes the body horror even more jarring. It's angrier and way more disgusting than something like The Substance. It's not a cautionary tale, it's a scream of rage. This movie is the ugly stepsister. It will stick with you whether you want it to or not. From the mind that brought us Barbarian comes another puzzle box of a horror film that will mess with your head. This is not a linear story. It's told in chapters like Pulp Fiction, with each piece revealing a new perspective on a single terrifying event. One night, at 2:17 a.m., 17 children in a quiet suburb just get out of bed and walk away. The film explores the fallout through the eyes of an incredible ensemble cast, a teacher, a father, a cop, as the community spirals into chaos and blame. The director is a genius at building suspense and then shattering it with moments of dark, awkward humor. You're watching these characters react to an impossible situation, and it feels terrifyingly real. It doesn't spoon-feed you answers or lean too hard into any single allegory. It just presents this horrifying mystery and lets the dread soak in. The final chapter, in particular, is one of the most disturbing things I've seen all year. The movie is weapons. It's smart, it's unnerving, and it proves Zach Cregger is a modern master of horror. This is more than just a monster movie. It's a work of art. Guillermo del Toro has taken Mary Shelley's iconic novel and created something profoundly beautiful and heartbreaking. Set in 1857, this adaptation feels deeply rooted in its Victorian setting, but its themes are timeless. The film truly explores the soul of the creature, his misery, his search for identity, and the tragedy of being an eternal outsider. In contrast, Victor Frankenstein is a man consumed, driven by a manic obsession that destroys everything he touches. The visual design is breathtaking. Every frame is meticulously crafted with symbolic colors and imagery, like a recurring winged crimson demon that haunts Victor's dreams. This isn't about jump scares, it's about deep philosophical dread and a profound sense of sorrow for this creation that never asked to be born. It's a sad, beautiful, and haunting film. This is Frankenstein. Del Toro has done it again. And now for the movie that absolutely shattered me. This is the one. a Southern Gothic horror musical from Ryan Coogler set in the Mississippi Delta in 1932. The film stars Michael B. Jordan as Smoke and Stack, bootlegging brothers who return home after fighting in World War I to open a juke joint. But their dream is threatened when the music of a gifted blues guitarist attracts a group of white vampires, leading to a bloody, spectacular confrontation. This film is so ambitious, tackling themes of broken black lineage, American racism, and the redemptive power of music and folklore. Coogler's direction is stunning, using IMAX cameras to create these epic, immersive shots. Is it perfect? No. The story feels a little disjointed at times, and the ending is a bit rushed, but its ambition is its strength. It's a visually striking, thematically rich, and powerful piece of filmmaking that takes huge swings and connects more often than not. This is Sinners. It is an unforgettable, traumatizing, and absolutely essential viewing experience. And that is it, our journey through the 10 best and most terrifying horror films of the year. I need to go watch a cartoon or something. What did you think? Which one of these are you most excited to see, or which one has already scarred you for life? Let me know everything down in the comments. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Don't forget to lock your doors. I'll see you in the next one.